Hi, you guys. I'm back. It's been a long time. It's gonna be back. So today we're gonna do something with me oriented. If you look at that thumbnail, got a pork butt today. The pork butt is something that I started out cooking before I came back here. Pork butts are easy, and there's no bone in them. You can either you can put anything. You can rub any spice onto it. We'll do a classic rub, but that's up to you what you want to do. The classic rub I'm going to use is salt, pepper, and cayenne pepper. So those are the seasonings I'm going to use today. Let's get it. So I know I got this out beforehand, but yeah, and cornstarch, because it's gonna make the gravy thicker. Um, the what I'm aiming for with this recipe is um is a turn. Like I said, what I'm aiming for is something that's gonna taste real good, real hearty. Something that's gonna stick to your bones and you'll be in and out quickly. Just have to be in and out quick. So I'm getting you guys. My mouth is watering thinking about this, thinking about the meat. Um, but we got in the water is onion, and we got pepper juice in here, and we're gonna add a couple peppers in the water also. Um, I had fun thinking about this recipe, y'all. You guys, I had real fun sitting up there thinking about it and how I'm gonna prepare it. Um, but once it's ready, I'm gonna shred it and put it in some tacos. Put it in some tortilla and eat it. That's what we're gonna do. It's good, it's delicious, you guys. It's wonderful. Or you could do a barbecue with it. We're gonna drop a. We're gonna oil. We're gonna use. Gonna just drop a little bit in the water. So nothing will stick in the bottom of my crock pot here. That's what we use in the crock pot. It'll cook. It'll cook amazingly well with what I'm pairing everything off with. Yes, you're right, Miss Angela. I did use something different last time, but that was pork but it was a little bigger. But since I don't have a lot of everybody eating it, I got it's this one, a little something little smaller. You can have something like this for a good luncheon. Um, you have something like this for a good luncheon or a good dinner or whatever. If you just buy yourself and a couple people, so I'm gonna use a smaller one today. Hey, so I'm gonna cut this open, drain the blood off of here, wash it with hot water, and make sure you. Then I'm gonna wash it 3 times. Make sure you get in the carcass of the meat so you don't leave nothing behind. Let's go wash now. The meat, the meat would come into in a net. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let me take you off this meat. I'll show you what the cover looks like. Okay. Now this is what the cover looks like with the on the meat. Usually, I don't show you. Usually, when you see me cooking the meat, it usually I don't show it with the cover like, but some people don't know what it looks like. So on the meat because they don't see it, but I'm showing you guys now. This is what covers the meat in the package. This is on the meat. Usually when you pull it, just to take the thing off, it'll fall apart. So let's say you wash it. When you wash with the hot water, and then oh my God, you guys, you can smell this going. The smell is magnificent. In the kitchen. Recently, I got an email from one of my YouTube family members here on YouTube. Um, they told me that they had used one of my recipes for a lunch with their friends, and everybody loved it. So thank you again, Mrs. Harper, for using one of my recipes. Um, for your friends and, family. And for your friends and family. I hope they enjoyed it as much as you did. Um, um, the way that it makes something easier, you just know what you're doing when it's easier. I like easy recipes. Easy, I don't like doing hard recipes. So, um, when it's like, I don't always be on. It's been a while since I've been on, so it's not, it's being nervous. I'm not, but when I first did it, I was a little nervous. When I first did it, I was doing the tarot reading back in Oklahoma. I wasn't cooking. I was doing little tarot readings, getting stuff started. But and then I started looking at others. I was like, okay, I can do this. I can cook also, and then like share my recipes too. It's thinking, why not? Certain things are easier to do. Right now, I'm just cleaning out and then get rid of the fat. Ah, girl, we don't want that. No. Ah. He's in there with tissues. No, he said not. Yes. Um, like I said, make sure you clean your meat nice and thoroughly. You won't have no smelly meat. Cause I would, that would turn me off to even it. Yeah. Okay. Now, and here in the like I said, now in here in the sink, my meat is in the sink. Let me go ahead and get everything I can start seasoning everything in the sink. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's easiest in the sink and it's easy to clean up if I'm doing it in the sink. So let's start with the ground cumin. Okay. Okay, put that in there. Oh, that was going to be online. So good. Now. I'm just no. I'm just add my pepper. I add my other seasonings, which I'm gonna put below and tell you what you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys what it is. Front and back, you guys. You on Facebook, YouTube. Say hello, everybody. Front and back, you guys. Yes, Miss Harper, that's my name. You guys just saw my mother. I like to really season my meat. Make sure you rub it. Make sure you guys rub it in real well because you want that flavor in that meat. Some people would just like let it sit and marinate for a couple of days or a couple of hours. I don't want to do that because I want to go ahead and get it into my crock pot here, and then I'm gonna cover it with some other stuff. I'm gonna tell you what that is. Some people would tie it up in rope and stick it in the crock pot or cook it like that, or stuff it with whatever you want to stuff, like with different herbs or with different sauces or different cheeses or whatever, and stick it in the oven and bake it. If you're gonna do that, stick it in the oven for 350 for 2 to 3 hours, and let it cook through. Once you do that, make sure the knot is tied real tight. But we're not gonna. But we're not gonna do that. We're sticking it in a crock pot while onions and seasonings are at. Let me wash my hands and as I said, this is a simple pork butt. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands. I'll put a half a cup of water into this and just cover it, and then go ahead and cook. And then once it gets at the end, then you're gonna cut. Then we're gonna put the. Actually, no. I'm gonna go ahead. You can't do that with it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my porridge in there, the water, and it goes that cook. The starch should be already in there. We go ahead and put that in there now. We're going to while that cook. We're going to go ahead. I'm gonna show you how to make this gravy. For the meat, so you can already have it into a bowl or whatever, and then you can put it into and take the meat out. Once you take the meat out, and I'm telling you guys, once you take this meat out, leave the onions in there. Drain half of this water. You already got your oil in this crack pot with the water. So it would be so nothing will stick or anything. Um, Salt, pepper, again, flour, cornstarch, little liquid, stir it in there, get it nice and thick or light, however you want it. I want my gravy thick. So so let me go ahead and show you what to do, baby. I'm moving this out the way. Go ahead and push that I got this on high the first time. Like I said, I got this crock pot right here on high. Some people will use a larger crock pot. If you've got a larger crock pot, it's fine. You can use it. You can still use it for the meat. Um, I want. I took the fat. I cut the fat off and choked it away because that's I don't want the fat on there. But some people will use the fat and leave the fat on there and cook it with the meat. I don't do that. I took the fat cap off of there and then cut it and then pull it back and got rid of it. I just want the meat, not the fat. Um, oh y'all. Sometimes it's really hard to cut that fat off of there if your knife. Make sure your knives are nice and sharp. Then skin, and then once you do that, take it and pull it, and then skin it from the top, skin it from the side, and keep cutting until you get that fat off of there, and then it'll be easier to tear off and get rid of. Like I said, if you want to keep it, go ahead, keep it. Um, yeah, that's all for that. Let's move on. Um, what I'm going to do now to show you guys how to do this gravy. I learned this from my grandma. Oil and flour. No, not oil and flour with me. A little oil and a little water. Cook it. Get it nice and thick. But this is why. But my stuff that I use, I put a little. But I also use is I do that, and then I add my flavorings to it while it's when it's cooking. But since I'm not doing it, that's how you do it over the stove. Since I'm not going to do that over the stove, I'm going to do it a different way. Um, I learned how to some of these recipes I learned from my mother and my grandmother. So me and my sisters learned how to cook from my grandmother and my mother. We always learn. We know that's how we learn how to do stuff in a household. Oh, we learn how to experiment with food and taste it and see what we like and don't like. And that's how you do it. Now let's move on. Um, oh God, I'm still thinking about this meat, y'all. It got me hungry. Hungry. Okay, let me get a spoon. Got my water here. Okay, we're gonna use some flour. We're gonna start with the flour. 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm gonna use one. I like a lot of gravy with mine. Now we got our flour in the bowl here. Flour in the bowl. We just play what we use on the roast in the thing and got here. My phone, my phone. We're gonna use a little hot sauce. My favorite one. We're gonna put it down a bit. Um, I'm using a lot. Just enough to get it a kick. Okay. Now, add our cornstarch here. Different measurement, of course. We don't need a lot. If we're going to thicken it up once it starts cooking. Okay, let's go ahead and mix everything in here. You stir it up so you can get it nice and thick. Well, not thick, but nice and smooth. I want to it's already. Right here, our peppers. Our natural peppers is regular flavor. You see the natural peppers. We're gonna add it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, your body. That's not good, boy. Let me get some of this liquid out of here. And we'll. He done, maybe hang him in the house somewhere. What he saying? It takes a side, it takes a TV, drink water, in that tub. I'm just taking some of this water out. I don't want this to boil over. There you go. Now you got your, you got what you having. You got your seasonings. I'm gonna put that down in the description area. I'm just gonna put the seasoning back, my seasoning back into the cabinet. Just gonna cook for 2 hours. 1, 2 hours. Great. I'm gonna wash my bowls. That's great. It's the nighttime. Anyways, y'all, as I was saying, hold on, you guys. Don't do that, Keisha, when I'm on here. Don't stop at other two. That's rude. Don't see me doing it too when you're hanging out with your people. Or doing that. Or what you do. Don't do that. Keisha, I'm over here. That's rude. You cursing. Don't curse on my stuff.
I can do what I want to do in my kitchen. I ain't bothering nobody.
You can't be cursing on here. I can lose my page. You guys, I'll be right back because I'm not gonna be. You guys, let me be right back. This, like I said, this is the end of part 1. This is the end of part 1. I'll be back. I got